So next, let's move on. So the next speaker is who studies in foreign language and literature department, and she is the freshman of this. And she is going to give a speech about. I have no idea why she chose this topic. So let's welcome Stylin.
Before I start my speech, let me ask you all a question. Why do we receive education? And here are three options. One. What is Sorry. Why do we receive education? One, for our better selves. Also, two, job training. Three, for cultivating our interests. So for one, please raise your hand. And okay, for two, job training. A lot more. Also, cultivating our interests. Oh, okay. So, today, I think most of us, thank you for your voting. For most of us, I believe that we have a lot more choices for receiving education. But today, I will be more focused on number two, for those who voted number two, job training. Because for those who voted number two, also sometimes for me as well, we often relate education to our future careers. But we also complain, we're not asking for what our jobs, we're not studying for what our jobs require. So basically, why we are not satisfied with education could be a little bit obvious, because the purpose of education differs from our expectations. Today, my topic is unsatisfactory education. For us, our intention could be obvious. We would just like to be practical. This could be understandable, because sometimes when we are taking a course, we often think about, does this course even help me land a job? Or does this course even do me enough good? But here I question, why did our government introduce exit questions to our entrance exam? And will those things seem practical nowadays still be practical in the future? But being practical might not help you understand education, because number one, education is more. Education leads us to think further on information. Courses such as in literature, arts, or even sports, also those who hate the most, calculus. These might sound pretty intimidating or even not practical. However, education is just the process how these things converge into our deep knowledge. So also number 2, practical value varies from time to time, especially. In the past, people studied classical Chinese in order to gain promotion from the emperor. But they care nothing about business or science, which are the most practical nowadays. Number 3, being practical isn't everything. I don't mean that being practical is bad, but being practical sometimes it doesn't mean that something practical doesn't mean that other things are less worth doing. Also, the criteria of judging if something is practical or not always depends. So, after all, education is just the process of converting information to our knowledge. And we might not be satisfied with education, but education should not be restricted to what we currently assume. Because the reason for education is education itself. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Sai, for giving a very mind-changing speech. So, okay, so let's move on to